Hello, welcome. It's Susan Taylor Shire, and this is our Treasure Chest Tuesday for soul mastery and your mastery. Mastery of being guided by your soul. And your soul is a frequency. Yeah, your soul is a powerful essence of you. I know we have a lot of stuff around power, understandably, because power has been so misused in the human world that I hear from people all the time, I don't feel powerful because I don't really want to feel powerful if that's what power looks like. I get it. I totally get that. And we've been talking all last year about sovereign power. And that could be a turnoff as well. It's like, I don't want to be sovereign power because if I'm in my sovereign power, everybody's going to go away. I'm going to stand up like this and fight for what I fight for, and I won't be loved. I won't be seen. All those things come up. So I better not be in my sovereign power. Let's redefine sovereign power. Okay. Sovereign power is being all that you are. And this relates to being the soulful you, the innocent you. This is who I am. I love it, and I'm going to give it expression. It may be funky. It may be different. One day who you are is telling silly jokes. Another day who you are is being very profound. Another day, you see what I mean? So sovereignty is being true to yourself. Now, if you get all spiritual about that, you're going to go, well, I don't know who I am. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You've lived with you for many years, probably. You are evolving. You are expanding. You are creating this frequency of the soul of you all the time, for it is a frequency. So it's a matter of just owning it and saying, well, this is who I am. And I know it's going to change and expand and grow. Sovereign power. Okie dokie. So I'm still in the, what would I call it? The bliss, the newness of this new era of A, the Aquarian age, B, the inauguration from last week, almost a week ago. And what was energetically brought forth in that time. And guess what? We all created it. Whether you voted for the president that now is or not, we all created this because our connection to wanting in this past year, past 4 years even, wanting more unity, wanting more peace, wanting more freedom, wanting more love to come out and compassion and all of that. Our longing for all those qualities of spirit built what we have now and what we celebrated on the day of the inauguration. And that's why it was so blissful. We did it. Okay? And I think Joe Biden even said it. This is not about a candidate. This is about celebrating America. Ah, yes, I remember that now. We did it. All of us did it. So celebrate you who kept moving forward for centuries. You have been in your sovereign soul power, whether you realized it or not, and you kept going. If you're on any kind of spiritual path, you are in your sovereign power, fundamentally. Now, of course, we all have these moments and times where we're in a different frequency, like fear. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's go back to the inauguration, the celebration of who we are and what we have created together. And that was also emphasized in the evening celebration time. It wasn't a ball focusing on a president and his wife. It was celebrating America. And this goes for everybody in the world, in fact. It was a time to celebrate America, but everybody in the world was part of that celebration of what we have done, especially in the last year. So celebration is a high frequency energy. And I've talked about this before for sure, but just remember that. So you let yourself have that sense of celebration of what you as light have done. So I mentioned innocence. Think of the number of people that spoke, and the poet Amanda Gorman, who everybody is on fire about, understandably, completely. It started with her, and I've looked at some of her past stories. You know, she had a speech impediment. Joe Biden had speech impediments. The Innocence said, yes, I can do this. It's not going to stop me. I can correct these limitations. And this goes in terms of all of us. All of us. We have limitations. Being in the human world has its limitations, for sure. But that doesn't stop us. That comes from innocence. That's not willpower. It's an innocence that says, of course, I can do this. And yes, it's created from this sovereign power of why not? Of course, I can do this. So when you think of all the different people that spoke, performed, brought themselves to this point, feel the sense of what brought them there and what you loved about it, the heart and soul that was brought. And that is ignited in you even more so now. So keep on that flame. Keep going on that ignition switch. Okay, this is a creative frequency sovereignty. We're moving out of survival. This new age is moving into a level of creation. Now, survival, as we know, is based on fear. And yes, there are many people still in the world based in fear, okay? But it's less than you would imagine. It certainly looks like it right now that there's a whole bunch of people that are wanting to destroy all that we are trying to create. Well, it's a small pocket, and it's going to get smaller. It will unravel. It might look a little ugly from time to time from here on in, this unraveling. But don't get into the war vibration. Start by don't getting into the war vibration in yourself, the sort of battle that goes on inside. I'd love to create more. Oh, but I can't. You know, you sort of slap yourself like a comedian back and forth. Don't get into warring with yourself. Come back into that central point. I am a creator. I am a creator frequency. I am a creator frequency with heart and soul. And that is my true power source. So when you get in a moment of fear, oh my gosh, I am afraid of the COVID virus and the fact that it's increasing. So you look at that and go, oh, look what I just created. This amazing fear about a virus. Okay, now what would I like to create? Maybe more fear, maybe something else. It's up to us. We are great creators, and that is part of our sense of power. Creation is our sovereign power. And this is what we are starting this year with, that sense of I am a free creator in unity with my heart and soul and the unified field of creation. And that's what we are celebrating. How great is that? And humanity is behind it. And the universe and the cosmos is behind all of this. In front, behind, on the side, with you, absolutely. How good is that? So as I cheerlead you through this moment in time, allow yourself to feel in your deep heart place. And if it means coming into putting your hand on your heart, a deep sense of thanksgiving for what we have and are creating together as a unified field of humanity that has brought us to this new level, this foundation that we stand on. And through much adversity, and there will be more, we stand together in heart and soul and creative power. Blessings to each one of you in this moment. What will we create next? Because in my heart, I know I am a creator force for the greatness of all that is. Blessings to each one of you. And yes, if you like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends, come over to soulmastery.net and see more of the wealth of your soul and how you can bring it forward. And yes, there will be lots more from me coming. Oh, I have a great event coming for Valentine's Day. Yes, that sea of love that we get to swim in. And many interviews coming up, a number of interviews coming up that you get to share the wealth of the collective in. So many blessings to you, each one, so much love. Bye.